Hello everyone, my name is Lorthorn and welcome to a demo delve of RATOPIA. In the demo version of RATOPIA, you can only play up to 12 days of in-game time. If you find any bugs, or if you have any ideas for the game, please let us know through our Discord channel. The button is on the menu and the title screen. So, unlike other demo delves I've done before, this game is actually in full release. My view with this demo delve here is one, just to play a new interesting game and see what it's about, but also still give my thoughts and opinions of it and what you can get out of the demo of the game and find out what it's actually about and where it's going, and I'll still give my recommendations and thoughts on games and game design. So let's delve into this demo of RATOPIA and see what there is to find contained within the halls of 12 days of in-game time. To begin out with, we're going to look at the intro of the game. It's a little video. I will say the art is adorable. I love the art of this game. It's very nice looking.
In the east, the merchant Medrich once sailed, crafting a city of riches, a dream unveiled. Rexander the Conqueror, with might and command, ruled the vast...
Okay, we're going to end the sound of the intro there because the intro's cool, the sound effects are fun, the music's good, the voiceover has no energy. She sounds so bored with her reading. I don't know, trying to go like some sort of mystique thing or whatever it was, but it did not jive with me. So one thing I'll say, sound effects are absolutely adorable. Your Highness, how are you faring? Basic tutorial, movement, WSAD for moving. Use your cursor to aim, all that good stuff. This game's a bit like Terraria mixed with a colony sim, I believe. Like, it's Terraria mixed with RimWorld or Factorio. That's interesting. Well, it's also kind of like Oxygen Not Included or the Fallout survival game. So there's no jump button, but you jump automatically when you come to a tile where you want to jump. So I have to press up here, and then that will make her jump. But I actually can't jump without that. I hate that feeling of limitation. If we have these different levels to shift through, I want to be able to jump. Now, what this does, though, is it controls the character, meaning that this is a very controlled, you'll just go up here, go to the tile. This is basically just a maneuvering system. It's with gravity and force, but if you're going to have a jump, I feel the need to want to jump without it. And I proceed to complain for like the next 3 minutes about not being able to jump and how painful it is and how much I hate it. So we'll just condense it down that if you have a little level-to-level jump system, just give you free jumping in directions, because it is terrible if you don't do that. That's my opinion. That is just terrible, though. Right, with that all dealt with, what to say about this game? It's an interesting one. I do like colony sims quite a bit, but I don't actually really like Terraria. And this game gives me kind of Terraria vibes. It's also a bit too much colony sim. I mean, I play RimWorld, so people might say that's a bit too much for colony sim. And by a bit too much, I mean there's too much going on. It's busy. But there seems to be a lot going on with this one. There's a lot of steps to it. And it could just be the learning curve of learning in the first place, but it wasn't vibing with me entirely, and the tutorial is irritating. To say the most of it. Coming back and editing this and listening to that Dubadaya actually started grating on my nerves. Like, stop interrupting me, let me play the game and fail. If the tutorial didn't pause the game and fade everything out, it might make it better, and then you could click on it and pay attention. I don't know. Maybe I'd have to go back and look at Rimworld's tutorial and see how I feel about that. Anyways, we have to make our minions a toilet. This also pissed me off when I couldn't just put down the grass, because you have to remove the grass. You can't just put it there. It's like, what do you mean I can't just put it there? Grass should be deletable. Oh well. They'll build their little toilets. And then, see again, the game gets interrupted. That's annoying me now. Doing this post-recording, which is what this is. This is a post-recording voiceover of my thoughts after thinking about a bit and reflecting on it and leaving it for like a month and a half. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh well, that's the way it's gone. I mean, the movement looks nice when you're climbing something and directing it, but then when you can't control it, it feels bad. That's the thing. Like, I want to be able to jump off that there. Also, water is interesting in this, how it does flow, but it's nice that it flows, but it feels kind of limited. I get that you want to have the water, that's probably part of the game, but I don't know, there's something about the way it moves that it's not a voxel-based system, it's like a grid-based system. You're trying to make the water work, and some games manage it way more impressively, but that's usually the focus of the game is water. But it does feel a little disappointing. Mechanically, I do like that once you start getting rats, you can just start digging stuff up and the rats will automatically come along and collect it. That's nice. I like that the rats just go to work for you and actually get to doing business. They start doing the things. The not enough resources and storage to build things I also don't like. You should just be able to put a blueprint down, then when you get the resources, they'll build it. Instead, it wants you to have the resources, then you can try to build it. It's like that. No, my line of thought is I want to build it right now. So let me put down the blueprint, and when the resources are available, then build it. Don't go, oh, you don't have enough resources available to build that, I'm afraid. Maybe there's a setting for that. I didn't check. I couldn't be bothered. This research table as well. Absolutely massive, and it's like you research one thing. Kind of intimidating, kind of seeing what's down the line to keep playing the games. Like, okay, it could be exciting, but part of me also goes, God, I don't want to play this game. This research table is too big, there's too many tabs, there's too much going on, and each research only gives you one object, which is a different thing. Like, sometimes researches in game give you a whole bunch of new things to build. This one only gives you one object each, and it's just, it was too much to look at. This digging system, though, I like. It reminds me a lot of Dungeon Keepers, sort of like a side-scrolling Dungeon Keepers instead of overhead Dungeon Keepers. And I'm a big fan of Dungeon Keepers. It is one of my favorite games. So I like this, and then you get to see all your little imps, rats, go and start mining surfaces. That's fun. And they also automatically carry off the resources. Also, the working rats are nice. Like, you put down a table and you get them working, but I believe I put down a lumber table because I was told to put one down, then I didn't even know what it was for. This part of the game's cool. Citizens, ratisans, will come to you and they'll give you a quest. And so they'll ask you to build something for them to make them happier, and you can say, yeah, I'll do that, or no, sawed-off peasant. You do not get to tell me what to do. So I do like their ratisans give you quests. That's a nice touch of the game. Oh yeah, look at this like massive body of water. He's about to mine through that bit up there. And after he breaks it through, the water just slowly pours. I feel like it's going like boom, hitting everything. The dam should burst. My city should flood. The ratisans should drown. But it just slowly pours. So that's just my feeling, and it's kind of disappointing. It's probably the mechanic of the game, but still disappointing nonetheless. That's actually something to think about with games, is there's the, oh no, this is the way the game's designed, but there's also the expectations of reality, right? And if your expectations are subverted, it doesn't feel good. I mean, subverted expectations in video games can be a big thing, but that's usually based around story, or there can be interesting twists, but when expectation subversion is boring. It's just kind of like, oh, well, okay then. I suppose I can live with that. It's like the expectations, subversion of expectations isn't always a good thing, basically is what I'm getting at. And when it's not a good thing, it's really disappointing or quite bad. This case here is just disappointing. I wanted to break the dam, release the river, and take out the orcs of Mordor. Or, I guess it would be Isengard. Yeah, the orcs of Isengard. I do like, though, that you can tell your residents to mine water, and they'll just scoop up in buckets and then throw it into your storage system. That's nice. There is something also, it's such an interesting mix, I will give it that you get to be one of the colonists, you direct the colony, but you also get to play as one of the colonists. That's, like a lot of colony sims, you can sometimes take control of them, you can make them do combat, but directing their actions is limited and you have to sort of have difficulty telling them what to do. Whereas this one, you are a noble telling people what to do, kind of in that Terraria setting, but then you got all the residents going on. It's like a really advanced Terraria mod, where you can control the people in the little houses that you build for them, so you get to tell the gunsmith and the dryad what to do. That's what it is, except not at all. Also, the recruiting new citizens is interesting, because sometimes they come with resources, they have good things, they have bad things, you don't know what they all mean, and you can read about in more detail, but you can also just hire them based on vibes. Also, Rosie here is adorable. She's my entertainer. You just assign one of your rats to wear clown makeup and juggle to entertain your other rats. That's just her job now, too. It's like, you, citizen, shall entertain people. I think I picked her because she's the most appropriate, or she might have even requested to be it. That's one of the things, is that rat citizens can tell you, ooh, I actually want to do this job, and then you build the thing, and then you can tell them what to do. Oh, shut up, you little tutorial bastard. No one wants to listen to you. You know, it's probably useful information, but oh, it is grating. Doing this editing. Like, at first, like, oh, it's so cute, it sounds nice. And then, the further I got in the editing process of the video, the more I started to despise that little rat. Oh, this here. So this is your policy selector. Select policies, choose what to do, maneuver, mess around policies. Oh god. No. Please no. I don't want to do that on my colony sim. I do not want to direct policies. That is too much for me. Maybe it's an optional feature, or you unlock it way later, or it's a mod. I might get into that, but ease me into it, please. Because I don't want to bother with policies. At all. God, no. They are such a faff. Don't know what they mean, you don't know what will be good. It's like playing, what was it? Warhammer Total War and having to set those policies. Like, this one's good, but I can do this one. Just let me build an empire and fight soldiers against soldiers. I don't care about a policy. Alright, come back. So, this little tomb you can attack, and it summons little zombie rats. And you have your own little sword, and it changes your face, and it's all very cute. It's not very good combat though, and that's not what the game's focused around as much as you do in combat. I think your represents are supposed to be combat, because it's really just holding down the attack button and fighting. And when you get too hurt, you have to go heal. Of course, the healing that requires unique resources to build, so I can build one of those. And the little bastard keeps interrupting me, saying, oh, you should go to a hospital, try to heal while you're fighting. He says, like, excuse me, I'm trying to fight a war here against a horrible zombie apocalypse. Leave me alone. I do like, though, that they go with the sort of cute, gory aspect of it. These monsters are little cute zombies. Shut up! Cute little zombies. Okay. Play with it. But, we're at day 9 here. And at this point of the recording, I think the original video was like an hour and a half long. At this point in the recording, I was like, I have to go 3 more days to end my demo period? God, no. No. I was like, ugh. We're at 7 days. I just want the tutorial. I want the demo to end. We're at 9 days. I want the demo to end, and it's got its problems, but it's not a bad game. But oh god, it is not a game for me. Like, the art is cute. I love the art. This title screen makes me want to play the game. So this screen is great. Actual gameplays-wise, though, no, not the game for me. It is not my wheelhouse. I thought it would be, but the combination just didn't work out, and the not being able to jump really hurt me, and there was just too much for me, and it like needs to ease more, and I felt like it's easing into it, but it definitely needed to ease more. Even playing for like an hour and a half, I was just like, there's so many systems going on here, I don't know if I'm playing it right. And calling the games can feel like that, but this one, there's just too many elements plus being overwhelming, so I don't like the game personally. But yeah, that's the delve of that demo. Is not a game for me, and if you think you have the similar game taste to me, then you can go with it. But okay, no, let's give an objective review. Let's not try to be nice to the person. Let's give my objective review. Art is adorable, music is nice, sound effects are good until they get annoying. So the tutorial thing gets annoying really fast. Not being able to jump was the bane of my existence. Combat is dull. The water not flowing is disappointing. Even some of the mechanics feel stiff, but it's really cute looking. So I'll give it props for that. Okay, we're going to start at 10. We're going to subtract points. Not being able to jump, subtracting a point from that. Combat being bad, but having combat in the game. Well, I didn't have my minions fighting for me, which is a big part of the combat, but even them, we're subtracting another half point for that. So 1.5 points subtracted. The water not flowing the way that I expected it to, another half point, so they're subtracting 2 points from it. The overcomplication of things, like just systems just feeling too big, it was too much. It was too much in the moment. And maybe hypocritical, me being a RimWorld player, but we're subtracting a whole point for that, so we lost 3 points from the game. Art's adorable, so we're going to keep that. I like the art design. Tutorial getting annoying with that sound effect. You can turn off, but it's your first time playing. First impressions are important, and it was grating. It interrupted the flow of the game. I think interrupting the flow of the game, you're going to lose a half point, so that's 3.5 points lost. General vibes, a lot of it just felt really stiff, and placing things felt weird. Like the general vibes, I'm subtracting that, so that's 4 points going. I mean, I said the art's adorable, the music's adorable, sound effects are good. The Ratazens are cute when they're interacting. So we're currently sitting at a 6 out of 10. Which, yeah, I can give it a 6 out of 10.